3. Cause it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. What's good, y'all? We live. Listen, I was supposed to go live earlier. I got sidetracked. I got caught up. I was supposed to been live since today. But we live now. We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about a whole lot of stuff. But let me just get here and let me address certain things. Man, the milkman, homie, I don't understand. Like, yo, bro, what's up with all the going at chilling with love, bro? Come on, bro. And that's not true, bro. All right, nobody. That's not true, bro. Okay. I was trolling, bro. None of that is true. Chilling with love was not trying to do nothing to a nigga. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Let's not be facetious with the content, bro. Let's stop. Let's stop going there chilling with love. She doing her content, man. Let her do her content, bro. Stop going there chilling with love, man. Stop doing that, man. Come on, bro. I get, man, you about your content, bro, but we ain't gotta go there. We ain't gotta go there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta attack that woman, man. She chilling, man. Let her chill. Let her do her thing, man. Stop with the trolling, bro. Come on, man. Ain't a good look, man. You bigger than that, bro. You got a platform that you growing, bro. Come on, man. Come on, that platform you got, man. You at 16,000, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Work, work harder, not smarter, homie. Now I wasn't at the Knicks game, but shout out to the Knicks. Let me just say this: shout out to the Knicks, man. Knicks is looking like '94 Knicks. They looking like the '94 Knicks right now. You know what I'm saying? Knicks out here giving the Pacers the business. They looking like that '94, '99 Knicks. So if they don't go out bad like the '94 and '99 Knicks did, you know what I'm saying? Because if you remember, you know, 2 times the Knicks were supposed to get that win, and you know what happened, man. We was disappointed, man. In '94, Houston Rockets disappointed the Knicks. In '99, the Spurs disappointed the Knicks. But in both occasions, the Knicks beat the Pacers 2 times. So if they could go all the way to the finals and get that and accomplish that goal, shout out to the Knicks, bro. If this is the team that could do it, shout out to the Knicks. They don't need no all-stars. They don't need nothing. They got a team full of homegrown stars. That's what the Knicks all needed. They just needed a team that just had a team where it was young players that's bringing stars. Because one thing about the Knicks, people got to understand, man. If you remember, they had good coaching. Jeff Van Gundy, Pat Riley, you know, and they had the stars like John Starks, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. You know what I'm saying? Like Anthony Mason. So this squad that they got now, man, this probably is better than all other Knicks squad ever, man. You know? And I'm gonna keep it real. I was a big Knicks fan growing up. You know what I'm saying? Especially, don't get me twisted. I love the Spurs. I love the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? I got a love connection with them. But the Knicks, you know, back in the 90s was the team. Islam Moore. I see you in the building, Big Worm. I see you. Salute to you. But I remember like when Larry Johnson got hurt and Patrick was out and they lost to the Spurs, that crushed a lot of people, bro. Cause they was this close. They had smoked the Pacers, and then to go against the Spurs, this is a Spurs squad that was hungry. You know what I'm saying? We talking about you had David Robinson and young Tim Duncan. Smash the like button. It's 128 people in here. Smash the like button. And to see them, you know, beat a team that was basically the big contender. So You know, a lot of people just didn't understand that, but you know how that shit be, man. That's the NBA for you, man. But I just hope the Knicks do it, you know, do it again, man. I hope the Knicks do what they did in the 90s and they could do it with this squad because they got a good squad, man. They got a good team, man. I'm happy for the Knicks, man. They finally, you know, Tom Thibodeau. You know, Tom Thibodeau, let me tell you something about Tom Thibodeau, man. Great coach. You know what I'm saying? What he was able to do with Derrick Rose in the Chicago Bulls is the same thing he doing with the Knicks. So he know what he doing, man. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to you. Yum Yum, what's up with you, beautiful? How you doing? Um, oh yeah, let me just say this too, man, because a lot of people be saying this, man. Let me just say this to my subscribers, man, because I don't know what people get this Bulletz Gotti got, you know, subs, how my subs listen. My subs went up because of my video with R. Kelly and my video with Mike Tyson, right? My Mike Tyson video, and I want to give a big shout out to my brother, members only, global member. That's my brother right there. We about to do something epic on YouTube. We about to bring it back. Like, we gonna give y'all Fed magazine level shit. So, he had a video with Mike Tyson. I snatched it up, put it on my channel. We at 17, almost 18 million. And the subscribers is going up. We'll be at 100K probably by in the morning. We'll be at 100K subscribers. Yo, Big Worm, I'm trying to get back on Clubhouse, but this the thing, Big Worm. I don't know none of them rooms, bro. I don't like none of them rooms. A lot of people got egos, man. Like I go to you know, like intellectual gang banging, but I can't fuck with them other rooms like waiting room and all them rooms. Like the shit corny, man. Like we did the motherfucking thing on motherfucking Clubhouse when I was over there. You know, we did some legendary shit. But I might come back to Clubhouse. You know, I might come out the Clubhouse. But it's just I just don't like some of the rooms that I've been in because the stuff is just whack. It's just whack. Clubhouse is just whack right now. Like it's not even like what it's supposed to be. You know, me personally, when I was on Clubhouse, we had great conversations. You know, we had great conversations. Now it's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? It's oversaturation. It's dead. Clubhouse is dead. It's oversaturation. You can't bring back something. Shout out to South Central LA. You can't bring back something that was good when it was good. Now it's not what it is. But what I am going to start doing is I'm going to start doing live streams and I'm going to start bringing content creators up here and we're going to do it. We're going to start bringing the conversations back up here on YouTube. So shout out to everybody. We're going to start working on how to make good quality content. But shout out to everybody that's coming in here, man. Let me share the live. I just want to say this, right? To dudes that's becoming YouTubers, man. This is for anybody that want to become a YouTuber, man. Protect your channel like you protect your reputation. Okay? Protect your channel like you want to protect your reputation. A lot of these dirty sector YouTube dudes is so caught up in beefing so much. It's like they don't understand that it's about quality, you know? You know? It's no like quality content creators coming out, you know? And a lot of these dudes that you seeing, they talking about paperwork, who's snitching. I'm gonna keep it real with you, right? When I first came on YouTube, I brought more of a cutting edge to YouTube. Oh, and let me say this too. I want everybody that support me to please go check out my interview. We'll be dropping on Panda Chop News. I want y'all all to go support my interview on Panda Chop News. It's dropping this week. You gonna see me. I had a 4-hour conversation with Panda. We talked about a whole lot of shit. We talked about music. We talked about YouTube beats. We just talked about everything. So please, I want y'all to go support my Panda Chop interview. You know, a lot of my interviews that I've done with a lot of platforms always been great. But this interview I think was my best because we did like a 4-hour interview last week. It finally is dropping, so I want everybody to go support Panda Chop News. Go support that interview. Bulletz Gotti. Me and Panda Chop did something special. One of my greatest interviews. It's going to drop this week. So everybody go subscribe to Panda Chop News. Go support the brother. You know what I'm saying? He got a good channel. I like Panda. You know what I'm saying? He's a cool dude. So go check out his channel, man. You know? Yeah, a lot of these dudes, man. Let me say this, right? To these YouTube dudes, man. With the paperwork party stuff, right? When I first came on YouTube and I was calling out the informants on here, I was doing it to show the youth that these fake OGs should never be looked up to. These dudes always dissing other dudes. They hating on other dudes because they don't got nothing for the youth. They don't got nothing for all they got is a jail number and fake ass street reputation that they say they got. They don't have nothing to aspire a young man to go out there and not lead to the hellfire of the streets. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem, right? Like, and let me and that's the thing that I never understood. You know? That's the thing I never understood. That these dudes will come on YouTube and talk about how thorough they is. They put down other people. And I didn't like that. I ain't like that. So when I went at Corey King, or I went at Scheme Team, or I went at any of these dudes and I exposed them, it's because of their character and how they came on YouTube thinking that they was the illest killer in Nebraska. You know, and you had the un momento slow up their tempo and made them realize that, nah, dog, you ain't the illest killer in Nebraska and you ain't that dude. And I think a lot of them needed humbling. They needed humbling. And a lot of them hate me for that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them hate me for humbling them. You know, the real respect what I do. The fake gonna always, oh, yo, Gotti, a hater. No, Gotti, you got to get exposed. So when I came on YouTube and I did that, you know, people was angry. Like, they wanted to hurt a nigga. They was like, oh, I'm get that nigga, Bulletz Gotti. Somebody need to get that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But they was offended because they didn't understand that. But when I got the phone calls that I got from real certified street dudes that said, I salute you, Bulletz Gotti, for exposing these cowardly dudes, for exposing these dudes that call themselves real street dudes and they out here CI being confidential informants. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I had to do that. I had to do that. But what people don't understand is you got to move on from that. You got to move on from that. You know what I'm saying? It's more to life than that. See, these dudes don't got nothing else to talk about. They pick and choose, and a lot of them is bitter. You know? So, with the whole fly tie situation, because I want to speak on that, the fly tie situation on YouTube, right? I was told about that back in 2021, 2020, it was brought to my attention, right? I could have brought that out, but certain things you don't gotta go out there and expose. I'm not thirsty. And what people don't understand is you be so thirsty, you block your blessings and blackball yourself. You see what I'm saying? So people know that Zip with the Drip is a crash test dummy. That's why they know he'll use his platform to crash out. He gonna crash out because he don't have the comprehension skills to understand that it's a reason why certain dudes is doing what they doing. They know he not protecting his property. See, one thing about Bulletz Gotti is I don't crash out for nobody. I go get my own work on a nigga. I don't need no nigga to send me no work. That's the difference between me and these niggas. You feel me? I don't gotta do what these dudes do. And that's why they don't like me. Because I don't follow they blueprint. So when it came to me and my platform is my platform. I made a lot of mistakes, but I don't regret anything I did. You know, I wasn't gonna allow dudes on YouTube to discredit my name or shit on my platform. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell a lot of these dudes, man, protect your channel like you protect your life. You know, because at the end of the day, y'all dudes don't understand this is a business at the end of the day. YouTube is a business. You know what I'm saying? And dudes are jealous because they ain't doing what they supposed to do. A lot of these dudes, man, if you listen to they platforms, bro, you say I'm disgruntled. They talk the same thing. These dudes ain't got no type of hustle, no type of fundamentals, nothing for the youth, nothing for the community, nothing for their hood. They got dudes out there like these dudes that come on YouTube and they say the same shit over and over again. The real fuck with me because what I put out there on my platform. I ain't never came on here and shitted on a nigga or did what these dudes did. I'm just not that type of individual. But you see, these dudes, they do all the sucker shit and they wonder why they platform is the way it is. Instead of them looking at the progress of how to level up, they rather do the same shit over and over again. Make the same mistakes. Shout out to you, homie. Shout out to you, family. I'm chilling, homie. How you? Peace to you coming in the building. I appreciate that. Appreciate you showing love. A lot of these dudes in the dirty sector of YouTube, and I created this sector of YouTube. I tell anybody that I created dirty sector of YouTube. I take my responsibility for creating it. But I also tell people that I made a sector of YouTube for people to pop off. You know, I didn't make a sector of YouTube for dudes to be, you know, clout chasers. Oh, that's dope. Yo, salute, bro. You got that YouTube verification, man. You got that check on your name, man. I'm waiting to get mines, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm waiting to get mines. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm waiting for is to get mines, man. You know what I'm saying? Hard work and dedication, man. This is what it's about. You know, I tell people YouTube is a place, man, where dudes gotta be about promoting themselves, working with other content creators, and I thank you, bro. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, man. That's what I'm working on to try to get that check. But YouTube is a business, man, that we all gotta work. Like a lot of these dudes, they want to beef on here. Cool, y'all could beef on here. But in a minute, a lot of y'all dudes is not gonna be around no more. You know what I'm saying? It's either you about the content or you about the clout chasing. I'm right now. I'm at 98,000. I'm at 98,000 right now. So I'm gonna be at 100. I'm gonna be at 100K real soon. So I'm waiting on that 100K. You know. Shout out to Toronto. Yeah, that Ghostface Killer and Nas record is fire. But this is what I'm saying, man. A lot of these people, man, they come on YouTube and they just argue and they just scream and they expose themselves. Yeah, I'm real close. I'm real close, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm real close. I'm waiting. I'm hungry, man. I'm just waiting for that 100K, man. I deserve it. You know, I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. You know, and I just want to say, man, I salute my audience, man. I salute my supporters, cause if it wasn't for y'all supporting me throughout the years, man, I mean, I don't know where I would have been. You know what I'm saying? Like when I lost my first channel, man, it is, you know. Yeah, yo, 200K. I see that. I see that. You almost at 200K. That's good, bro. That's good, bro. Like I can't wait to get to 200K. Like that right there is a milestone for me. Like I tell people, like everybody on YouTube gotta understand, man. We here to entertain the people and make money, bro. We not here to beef all day, you know. And that's why I tell people all the time, man. Success is for people that understand success, but people don't understand the success of being on here. Everybody want to be about the dumb beefing, you know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I appreciate that sub. I appreciate that, bro. I definitely appreciate that. And I'll definitely pulling up to the channel. I appreciate that love. You know, a lot of these people don't understand, man, what it is to be a content creator. Cause a lot of these people ain't, a lot of these dudes in the dirty sector of YouTube are really not content creators. They just messy you, they just trying to clout chase their way through the algorithm, but they really not content creators. A content creator builds his platform off of content and understand the numbers may go up and may go down, but he understands the fact of the matter is how to build a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Now, a dude that just wake up and say, yo, I'm gonna do a YouTube and I'm just gonna start beefing and dissing people and cloud chasing, that's not a content creator. You know what I'm saying? That's not a content creator. And that's why a lot of these dudes don't even last long. You know, they here today and they going tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because people get tired of the same old rhetoric, the same old clout chasing content. They get tired of that. People want to see actual content of creators building on their content. They want to see content creators be content creators. They don't want to see dudes talking about the same shit, beefing with the same people. It don't make no sense. You know? You know? Yeah, but you know, dudes got personality. Dudes don't really got personalities. They just got characters. A lot of these dudes are just characters. I'll give you a perfect example, right? Perfect example, Cece, right? If y'all remember the kid Cece, right? Cece stole my whole shit. I ain't mad at him, but he stole my whole shit. Now the thing with him is that he was a dude that didn't have no content. All he did was had people beefing all day. And he got a little buzz, but then that buzz started to die out. And that's what happens with a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? That's just like Code 33 is the new thing, right? These dudes, they copy the format, the formula that I provided on here. But the difference between me and a lot of these other dudes is that my personality is my personality. I build content. I built a name on here. So even if I take a hit sometimes or the numbers may be low, I could still bounce back. I could still catch a viral moment. You know what I'm saying? How many of these dudes you could say can catch a viral moment on here? They live off the fact of, well, I got a Hassan Campbell. Let me diss a Hassan Campbell. Let me diss this one to get my channel popping. Because I can't make it on my own. You know what I'm saying? So this is why you got dudes like a Zip with the Drip. He gotta do paperwork and all that because his channel is dead when he talk about other shit. He can't talk about other shit. You know, the shock value shit don't work on everybody. It don't work for everybody. Everybody can't do shock value. That's why you see these niggas' numbers is going down and it's low and it's low. You see why? Because people don't want to hear the shock value shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Once you come in this game with that, you stunt your growth as a content creator. And I tell people this all the time. I didn't come on YouTube as a character. I came on YouTube as me, as Bulletz Gotti that spoke on my content, you know? Oh yeah, yo, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, family. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that they put you onto my channel, bro. So a lot of these people is just they in their feelings because when you work hard, you play hard. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know, tell me all the time, yo, I know about you, Bulletz Gotti, man. Salute to you, man. You've been doing your thing a long time in these streets. But that's because the hard work, man. I had to kick in doors, man. I didn't come in this game off of a cosign. I came in this game kicking in doors, making people understand who I am. Now, some of it came off of me, you know, going at dudes, but that was because dudes was like trying to not let me in. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta storm these doors and kick it in just to get into this house. Because they not gonna try to let you in. They gonna try to keep you down and make sure you don't get in there. You know, and that's how the game is, man. So like I tell people, like when I came on here, you know, on YouTube, bro, it was a hierarchy system out here. You know what I'm saying? And I understood it, you know? Nina, that's funny. Now I get my sleep all the time. But that's funny though. But that's what people don't understand, son. Like I work so hard, man, to get where I'm at, you know. And a lot of people have a lot of, you know, people that gravitate to me and they just love my content, they love me, they love my channel. They fuck with me because of who I am. You know, they don't fuck with me because of that. See, a lot of these dudes that, like I said in the Panda Chop interview, like people say, yo, Hassan put you on. Hassan, he came pulled up. And I don't have, and let me say this, right? I don't have no beef with Hassan Campbell, right? I want people to understand that. I don't hate Hassan Campbell. I don't have an issue with Hassan Campbell. You know what I'm saying? I just think Hassan sometimes do and say dumbass shit. And I always gotta call him out on that. But to say I got beef with that man, no, I don't got beef with the man because the man, you know, he pulled up when I asked him to come and he came to my channel. And we did great content together. But the thing with Hassan is he's overly emotional. He's always in his feelings, and his narcissism and his ego stops him from being great. But besides the ego and the narcissism, he's a cool ass dude. You know what I'm saying? We done had some great conversations. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes, like I said, man, A lot of these dudes on YouTube and on the internet, they just don't like me because they can't understand my hustle. They can't understand how a nigga like me got a voice. You hear these dudes all the time. Yo, why Bulletz Gotti got a voice? That nigga shouldn't have a voice. I should have a voice. You know what I'm saying? But people gotta understand, bro. Y'all are all characters. People can't listen to you dudes because you dudes just have a characteristics about you that you just full-fledged cartoon characters. You know? And that's what it is. You know? Cartoon characters all the way across the board. You know? And that's what it is. They don't know how to be nothing else but be a cartoon character. You know what I'm saying? If you can't be original, you can't be yourself, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like you watch some of these dudes, all they crying about is jail, jail, jail. You could tell all these niggas, they like the dudes that came when the whole Rikers Island team came on YouTube, right? The whole YouTube blood movement, right? When it came to niggas like what you call it? What's old boy? What's dude name? Corey King and them, right? When they all came on YouTube, like they all was like, oh, we unified. And then they all started beefing. Freddie was good. They all started beefing. So you seeing Wildcat this and this one, this and that one. They all started beefing. Love Cali, what's up with you? How you doing? They all started beefing. So there wasn't no unity. And still with a lot of these dudes, you still see the same shit. The old 5-0 movement still doing the same shit. They don't change up. You know what I'm saying? Even though they come on, man. It ain't a lot of this shit ain't real, but they doing it for fucking clicks and views. Mikey B, he out here doing fucking shit for clicks and views. You know what I'm saying? Sip with the drip. All these dudes is the same. They repetitive. There's no type of growth and element because they don't know how to growth and develop. They love messy shit. That's why they stay in that sector because it's all messy shit. They fighting for scraps. They ain't fighting, they ain't trying to be big time because they don't have the mindset of being big time. They mindset is where they at. You know what I'm saying? And they get jealous of a nigga like me because a nigga like me is able to not be in that meatball shit. They in meatball shit. You know what I'm saying? Sucker shit, cornball, bozo shit. Niggas sitting up there talking about this, talking about that. Who did what? Who did what? Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the dudes that was New York dudes that got with that jail content allow white, I'm keeping it real, they allow a 1090 Jake to blow past them. And he's not a real gang member. They let dudes like K Frog and all these other dudes blow past them. Let's keep it real. You know? Because they didn't stick to content. They stick to nigga shit. And that's why they where they at right now. You know? There ain't no hate, it's the truth. It's the truth. You know? And that's why I tell people like when they come to me, I couldn't see myself going back and forth with these niggas. It's corny to go back and forth with these dudes. You go back and forth with them, you end up, you know, losing yourself, beefing with them. Cause they thirsty. Just for somebody to say their names, you know? And they get that play from Hassan, you know? So One thing about me, I always set myself different from a lot of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And you keep being different, you ain't gonna be stagnant. But if you stagnate yourself and you want to be a part of this and that, y'all niggas look crazy, you know. But yo, let me say this about um Brian McKnight, man. I saw some shit, with Brian McKnight and his ex-wife and his kids, right? Now for years, it's been said that him and his kids been estranged for a minute. And I saw Tyrese getting involved, and I saw his son going at Tyrese. His son is sick, I heard. Brian McKnight's son is sick. But I kind of, I'm not trying to take no sides in that, but what I will say is, man, this shit ain't for the internet. I kind of understand Brian McKnight point. I kind of understand his family point, but it ain't for the internet. A lot of people is so caught up with, you know, tearing down somebody and not understanding what the situation is. They just want to talk about it just to be talking about it. So, and it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because they just being like, the thing with me, how I feel is that, you know, his kids took the side of the mother. They didn't take his side. So he feel his way. And sometimes you gotta respect people's wishes, and you just gotta let God handle that. Put it in God's hands. Cause you can't, it's nothing you could do. Chilling with Love, what's up? I know you want to go live. Shout out to Chilling with Love. Everybody go support Chilling with Love TV. And let me say this too. Main and Milk, man. Chilling with Love ain't take nobody channel, bro. Stop that, man. Stop saying that, bro. Come on, bro. I fucks with you, bro, but come on, bro. You gotta stop saying shit like that, bro. Come on, man. You gotta stop that. Cause Maine, I'm gonna say this about Maine, right? And this is what I said on my channel. Oh, all right, family. Let me just say this to Maine, right? Um, Maine did an interview with me, and this is quite a few, like, way back, like a couple months ago. Gene Deal was mad at me, right? Because he thought that I dissed K Slate, and I had to tell him, no, I did not diss K Slate. I was asked a question, and they brought up K Slate, but I didn't say nothing to violate K Slate. You know what I'm saying? Now, the title got me looking crazy because now you got motherfuckers thinking I'm dissing K Slade when I didn't diss K Slade. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I fucks with Maine, but Maine do things, and I'll be like, yo, damn, Maine, like, come on, bro. You, like, I get it, man. You trying to catch the view, but you don't got to do all that. Like, you don't got to do the clickbait titles. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to do the shock jock. Because I'm going to keep it real with you, man. A lot of that shock jock shit is dying out, man. You know, that's that character. That's what I'm talking about. Motherfuckers got to be characters. They can't be themselves. You know what I'm saying? One thing about Bulletz Gotti, I'm myself. This is me 24/7 in real life. I'm not a character. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all see it, I don't believe in all that. Like people talk about mods and all that, right? I tell people like these YouTube niggas care so much about mods about but they mods, you know? And sometimes you gotta look at it like this. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of these dudes, they don't understand that wrench don't mean anything. They take the wrench too serious, but it don't mean like what people think it mean. But I tell people, man, you gotta know what type of people that you supporting. You know, Starbucks, I'm definitely working on that, bro. Um, shout out to you, Starbucks. But it's like so many people. Salute, salute. I'm chilling, family. Everybody smash the like button, man. We got 206 people in here. So a lot of these dudes gotta be shock jocks, or they gotta be shock value. The content gotta be shock value. They content can't just be them being originally them. They can't be themselves. They gotta put extra sauce on it. They gotta be extra theatrical. They can't be themselves. And that's why a lot of these dudes on YouTube, when they start falling off, people start falling back from them and start realizing that it's all animated with them and that they not the truth, you know. And I don't hate on nobody. I just say what it is about a lot of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Can't take can't take these dudes serious. You know what I'm saying? When they start acting like cartoon characters. You know? Can't. But let me talk about the Drake and let me talk about the game and Rick Ross, but I want to get into the Drake and Kendrick beef. So this is my opinion, and this is my opinion, my personal opinion. I feel like Drake won the battle. I feel like Drake had a better. Yeah, nobody. Listen, man. El Compa. Let me say this, man, and then I'm gonna get to the topic at hand. El Compa was loyal to these dudes by default, and when he died, none of them dudes supported him. None of them dudes supported El Compa on some real. They didn't. They didn't salute him. They ain't. They ain't did nothing for that man. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes used the brother for what they used him for, his energy and his time. They was all fake friends. They was all fugazi. I ain't never had a problem with El Compa. You know what I'm saying? He always used to hit me up. I used to chop it up with him behind the scenes. He used to salute me. Shout out the Bullets, as he used to tell me. He called me by my name. He is a Ja. He don't even call me Bullets. He used to call me Ja. Say, yo, Ja. I say, yo, salute. You know what I'm saying? I only got cool with Wax AP because Compa, that was Compa Mans. But Wax AP is an opportunist. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them dudes, like China, all of them, they opportunists. You know what I'm saying? These dudes ain't really rock with dude. It's just like with King Sebastian. King Sebastian wanted to do something, and them dudes was jealous of King Sebastian. You know what I'm saying? And now look, he not here. You know what I'm saying? Dudes be jealous of dudes that just got good positive energy. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that. They got a dark cloud around them. Anytime you see dudes, all the grimy stuff come out about them, they 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 ain't living right. They living foul. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You're gonna see it in their face. You're gonna see how they can't keep friends, bro. These dudes, they diss each other, then they get back together, then they break up, get back together. It's some make up the breakup type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy to me. How y'all cool 1 minute and then y'all dissing each other? I don't get that. That's not no loyalty. That's some fair weather friend BS. So y'all know what that's all about, you know. But let me get back to this Drake and Kendrick thing. So I'm gonna just keep it real with you. Kendrick won the popularity contest. Kendrick Lamar, in my opinion, let's keep it all the way real, right? I don't know where a lot of people became Kendrick Lamar fans. Maybe because dudes be hating on Drake that they was riding with Kendrick, but where all the Kendrick Lamar fans come from, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like to me, I look at Kendrick Lamar like I look at Eminem, bro. They the same type of rapper. You know what I'm saying? That diss track that he did, the mustard joint, that wasn't as great as the Family Matters joint. Now dudes don't like Drake because, you know, Drake been relevant for a long time. But Drake put out a lot of artists, bro. You say what you want about that dude, Drizzy. He helped out a lot of artists. Nobody could tell me what artists did Kendrick Lamar put on. Like, we talking about young artists, like up-and-coming artists. What up-and-coming artists did you see Kendrick Lamar do a record with? Kendrick Lamar do records with people like the big dogs. Rihanna, U2, Imagine Dragons. He not doing records with any underground or up-and-coming artists. Drake done did a record with Benny. Drake done did a record with Dave East. Drake done did a record with French. Drake done did records with everybody. Every up-and-coming artist, he done did a record with. So dudes can say what they want about the dude, but the dude is better than Jay-Z when it comes to showing love the up-and-coming artists. You know what I'm saying? How many rappers you know was doing that? You know what I'm saying? Kendrick is on some, nah, I ain't working with you. You know what I'm saying? They out here trying to push Kendrick like he the next Tupac. Let's get this clear. He ain't no Tupac. You know what I'm saying? They pushing him like he the next Tupac. Knowing he wasn't in them trenches like Pac. Knowing he ain't hold it down like Pac. Knowing that he don't carry, he's just the industry. The industry made him that. You know what I'm saying? So the industry made this dude seem like he's the greatest and they declaring him as the winner of the battle. He didn't win the battle, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dudes is feeling for the Euphoria track wasn't that great. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Meet the Grams was cool, but it wasn't as like that Family Matters just was great. Yeah. It was great. Now they got the Not Like Us record and all that. Like people say, oh yeah, that's Not Like Us. That's fire. He killed Drake. You listening to a dude that say that this man did some predatory things and he's running with it. No one in the climate that we are in 2024, you can't be running around saying things like that. Knowing that dudes is catching cases, like dudes didn't forget that how Bill Cosby got his case was off of a joke that Hannibal Buress said about him. And then that ended up having one woman come out about Bill Cosby. See, people they don't be understanding these things. Like you can't be saying those type of discrepancy type of things. You know? You know? But people like him. You know what I'm saying? Like people just don't like Drake. That's cool. You don't gotta like him. But I'm not gonna put no title on no dude. And we in a climate where it could go left for somebody. Like people didn't look at what happened to R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Diddy. People not looking at what's going on. When you start putting these titles and you start dragging dudes, I'm telling you, it's not. It's it becomes a problem. Dudes don't. Dude Kendrick didn't care. He just said it. But he don't understand when you say things like that, man. You really putting the dude in a problem, in a pickle by saying what you saying. I just don't respect that, man. I don't respect that as an artist, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he said what he said about you and your wife, but my dude, you don't do things like that. Put them type of jackets on somebody. That's why I can't go with Kendrick because I feel like he stooped it low. But he been had hate for dude when dude helped him out. Dude put him on his first tour, Club Paradise. Dude basically did Poetic Justice with him, which was a big record for him at the time because that was a big collaboration on the album. You know what I'm saying? You know? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Kendrick came on for some real haterade type of shit. I don't care what nobody say. It was some haterade. And he was mad because the dude is still relevant, dog. They don't like Drake because Drake has still been on top for this many years. You gotta look. Drake took the crown from Lil Wayne, bro. You gotta remember when Lil Wayne went to jail in 2010, Drake took over. Okay? When Lil Wayne went to jail in 2010, Drake took over. Right? And he's been on top ever since. So dudes can hate Drake all they want, but the nigga been on top since 2010. And he ain't miss a beat. So if you been on top for 13 years, niggas get 10-year runs. They don't get a 13-year run. Drake had is having a 13-year run in hip hop. How many niggas you know in hip hop is having a 13-year run like Drake? Lil Wayne was the man. Let's keep it all the way real. Lil Wayne was the man. I remember. Lil Wayne he got the crown 07, going into 08, Lil Wayne became the man. 09. Lil Wayne had the shortest run in hip hop because prison stopped his run, right? So when Drake took it over in 2010, he ain't never looked back with the crown. He still got it. And that's just coming off of being that nigga from 2010 to 2024 and still relevant. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people like the ASAP Rockies, like the Futures, like the Kendricks, they don't like the fact that he's that dude and he's still on top of his game. You know what I'm saying? Everybody said what they said, but you can't hate Drake. You can't hate him. He's a student of the game. You can't hate the nigga. Everybody try to hate him, but you can't hate him. DMX, he said it straight up. He ain't like him. Then when he came back to the Breakfast Club, he said, yo, I fuck with Drake. You can't hate the nigga. Can't hate him. X said, nigga said, DMX hated. No, nigga. Go listen to the interview that DMX did when he said, I had a phone conversation with the nigga Drake. Said he fucked with him. But he didn't know who Kendrick Lamar was. Let's keep it real. There's no knock on Kendrick Lamar. But Kendrick Lamar ain't on a Drake level. You gotta understand, Kendrick Lamar signed a fucking Interscope. So they trying to not have a cash cow, lose his relevancy in the game. They want that nigga to be at top, on top. You know what I'm saying? So they doing their best to do what they gotta do to keep him on top. But they know Drake is that dude. He's consistently been that dude. Consistently. You know what I'm saying? That Big Step in Morale album, let's keep it real. He was doing a lot of poppy shit trying to do what Drake did. Just keeping it real. I heard the whole Big Step in Morale album. He was copying Diamond Dory. How you doing, beautiful? He was copying, Drake whole style. Like he got a record on there, right? With the homie Blast, right? Called Die Hard. You could tell he trying to do the Drake wave with that. and 95 and all that. You listen to that last album, it sound like that could have been a Drake album. That's why he didn't get the love and the support that he got. Because he was trying to be popish. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. It's no knock on Kendrick, but who the fuck wanted to be like Kendrick Lamar? That nigga talking about Drake can't dress. Okay, Drake can't dress, but I don't see nobody trying to dress like Kendrick Lamar. You see anybody trying to dress like Kendrick Lamar? Who's trying to dress like Kendrick Lamar? Out here in hip hop. Let's keep it real. That's why I be trying to tell dudes, man. Like, y'all can say what y'all want to say, man, but ain't nobody trying to be him. Yeah, Kendrick, yo, he dope, yo. I like that nigga flow. Alright, you like his flow, but nigga, to me, Kendrick Lamar is the black version of Eminem. He the black version of Eminem. Niggas ain't riding around listening to Kendrick Lamar shit. Just keep it real, bro. Niggas is not in they car riding around bumping Kendrick Lamar. Come on, bro. They not. Drake got more hits than that nigga. More hits. I think people is in awe to try to say, oh yeah, Kendrick that dude. But let's keep it real, bro. Listen, bro, you gotta look who he under. Dr. Dre. Okay? Dr. Dre. He's the black version. He's like, let's keep it real, right? Kendrick Lamar was J-Rock hype man. J-Rock was the nigga with the buzz. Okay? Kendrick Lamar just got popping and got his, what you say, the cosign because when he jumped on the hood, gotta love it, and then he did motherfucking Section 80 and he was on Double XL, you know what I'm saying? You gotta remember his album, Section 80 was a conscious ass album, right? He gets on Aftermath, Good Kid, Mad City. It's a mixture of conscious gangster rap, but Sean was saying this shit about Kendrick way back when, and niggas ain't listen to what Sean said about Kendrick album when he made the statement about Kendrick album. He said, yo, the nigga production is trash. He said the album is trash. And then I was like, yo, Sean bugging. But then when you really listen to his projects, the nigga productions be trash. I'm just keeping it real. You know? Like when you talk about the West Coast, like the rappers that was fire, like coming out the era that Kendrick came out, in my opinion, was niggas like Schoolboy Q, The Game, Nipsey Hussle. That's the niggas I was listening to from the West Coast. Nipsey Hussle, Schoolboy Q, The Game, Joe Blow, Mozzie, Filthy Rich, Jacker. Like that's the niggas I like because them niggas make that real good shit and they music and they production is A1, nigga. Just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick made a lot of depressing music. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, Nipsey was that nigga out the West Coast. Nipsey had the Tupac wave. They try to push Kendrick on the Tupac wave because what, the nigga do poetry? Nigga don't make no records like Pac, nigga. Pac had an ear for production. That's what people don't understand. Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. I'm sorry about y'all. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me, just put a 1 in the chat. Real quick. Put a 1 in the chat, y'all. Put a 1 in the chat. Yeah, y'all can hear me. All right. Thanks about that. Somebody had called me. My bad for that, y'all. But yeah, let me get back to what I was talking about. So yeah, man. Nah, Kendrick ain't even the next Nas, my nigga. Nas had bangers, man. Nas had bangers, man. Kendrick ain't even on Nas level. He ain't on Pac or Nas level. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick don't got, like I tell y'all, Kendrick don't got club bangers. You feel me? He don't got club bangers. Kendrick got, you know, records that we ain't calling club bangers, bro. We ain't calling them shits club bangers. You know. But yeah, man. Kendrick ain't got that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you could sit there and ride around with a Kendrick record playing. Come on, man. They tell y'all, this the thing I don't get with people, man. They make you believe that, yo, them niggas, yo, Kendrick Lamar is that nigga. Like, come on, bro. People need to be realistic with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got a buzz. Yeah, he did this. But he's not, you know, a GOAT rapper, you know. And that's the problem in hip hop. They gas a lot of niggas to make them believe that they the greatest of all time, but niggas just not playing they shit like that, man. Niggas don't like Drake because they can't understand, yo, Drake, this nigga still popping. He's a versatile rapper. You know, Kendrick Lamar was trying to do all this if these wolves could talk. Like, come on, bro. Pimple Butterflies where the nigga lost me. I'm like, yo, the fuck is this? You know, that's why I tell niggas all the time, what the fuck is this? But in my opinion, like I said, man, I feel like Drake won that battle. I can't go with the whole Kendrick won the battle. You know what I'm saying? When you start going hitting niggas with low bros like that, calling niggas them type of names, bro, I can't respect it, bro. I can't respect it. Oh, let me say this too. The Game and Rick Ross, because I see that's going on right now, the Game and Rick Ross. So let me say this about the Game and Rick Ross beef. Game, in my opinion, had his issues with Rick Ross before they did the Mafia Music Part 2, right? He's on the radio like way back when saying, yo, he picked 50 to beat Rick Ross, right? Now here's the thing, right? In my opinion, it's an interesting battle, but I think that Game will win that battle. You know what I'm saying? Don't knock on Rick Ross. Rick Ross got a great ear for production. He got a flow and all that, but Game gonna win that battle. You know what I'm saying? He gonna win that. And the thing I ain't understand, and I like Ross. The thing I ain't understand with Ross is why he jumped in that whole Drake and Kendrick shit. I feel like, yo, the nigga gave you your biggest records, nigga. Aston Martin, nigga. Come on, bro. Like, I'm on one. Stay scheming. Nigga gave you your biggest records. Your biggest records, nigga. How you gonna motherfucking this nigga and he gave you your biggest hits? It's one thing to say, yo, I don't fuck with, I got my issues with him, but you can't be mad at a nigga that gave you your biggest hits. Niggas be bugging. You know what I'm saying? And Ross is bugging. You know what I'm saying? So the Game, he jumping in there. He going at son. So I'm going to see what that's really about. Shout out to Philly. I see Philly in the building. Shout out to Philly. You know what I'm saying? So that Ross and Game beef is getting crazy too. You know, a lot of insults is being thrown out there. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I'm gonna see it's gonna be a diss track, and this ain't no Birdman shit. So he can't do the same shit he did with Birdman with Game. So I'm gonna see what that's about, what that's heading for. But I ain't gonna lie. I want to say this though. I just watched that Cuban Gooding Jr. interview, and I want to talk about that, right? And the Russell Simmons, what Russell Simmons said, is some real shit. And I'm glad Russell Simmons woke up because when Bill Cosby's going through his situation, Russell Simmons, they put him out there. He said how he had his issues with Bill Cosby and was saying what he was saying in the interview, right? And look what happened to Russell. They put a BS case on him, right? Same thing they did to Bill Cosby. So people, I feel them on that. They turn their back on Puff. You don't know if half of this shit is true that they saying about Puff. It's a money play because everybody trying to get a bag out of the whole Puffy thing, right? And niggas know it's a money bag. You know, the thing is that dudes is just not seeing it's a money grab. Lil Rod is out for some bags. If he'd have got a Grammy and he'd have got 50,000, you would have not heard nothing about from a Little Rod. Chase King salute. So that's the crazy thing. But it was something interesting that I heard in the Cuban Gooding Jr. interview, and I want people to go check it out on Patrick David Beck channel. It's an interview that he just did, and he spoke on a Diddy thing. You know what I'm saying? And I do believe that Cuba is being set up, just like I believe that Puff being set up. I believe a lot of dudes is being set up. It's a money grab thing. You know, they gotta make niggas look bad, right? But Cuba said some real shit that niggas ain't peep and niggas ain't listen. When he said that he had saw Pac in Vegas just before he had got killed in a Rolls Royce drop top. And he said that undercovers stopped him and pulled guns on him when he was trying to talk to Pac. And that right there struck a chord with me. When he said he couldn't understand how these undercovers pulled guns on him where they was at when Pac got murdered in Vegas. And that's what put my antennas up a little bit that Cuba is saying something. Cuba Gooding Jr. is saying something in that interview, and people need to really listen to that interview. He really exposing some shit that we already knew. The people that had a third eye open knew that Orlando Anderson was a pawn, that they placed him there in the MGM Grand, that was a pawn situation. That is deeper than that. That it had that Pac death and Biggie death has something to do with the Rampart scandal. You know what I'm saying? And what Suge was saying on his podcast was how these dudes robbed. Like everybody wanted to put it on Puff and put it on the East and West shit. It's deeper than the East and West shit. It's deep. It's deeper than Puff. It's deeper than Big. It's deeper than that. It was some motherfucking shit in plays that it was some pawn type of shit. So when I listened to Suge saying that when he was in jail, these dudes, the Compton sheriffs, was going to the Lakers game and was wearing his jewelry, going in the VIP, popping bottles of champagne, taking trips and all that, pushing foreign cars off of Suge money. And that's what made me say to myself that it's bullshit what they've been saying about some gang shit. And Suge letting it be known that it ain't no gang shit, that it ain't no Puffy. But a lot of people wanted to say Puffy. A lot of people wanted to say gang shit. But nobody go back to the fact of the matter is that the feds was in Vegas and the feds was in LA at the same time. That when Pac got killed and when Big got killed, they was out there watching them. So you mean to tell me, like Cuban said, they hopped out on him and pulled guns out on him and stopped him from even trying to go holler at Pac. And they couldn't stop them dudes that killed him. It's a deeper play. It's a deeper play. And that's why I never believe the whole Keefe D scenario. I do agree, I do believe that Keefe D may have a point. They did coerce him and bend his arm to basically say things that he didn't do, and he agreed because they told him immunity. So, like I said, in that situation, like Cuba, like what Cuba said and what Suge been saying, is that it's deep in to me. What they really saying is this is deeper than rap. So got nothing to do with no rap. So got nothing to do with no Suge Knight, no Puff, no East and West shit. This got to do with that bag, and it got to do with, you know, getting certain dudes out the way. So that's why when I really look at it from perspective that I looked at it from, is that mm, they couldn't understand that the fact of the matter is that this was all bullshit. And that's why like Gene and them said, yo, the case ain't solved because they ain't solve it. And I do believe they didn't solve the case. I believe they just wanted to put a patsy in there, uh, to put a pawn in there and just put them in jail. But come on, man. Let's keep it real. So it's crazy, you know. So that's what people gotta understand, you know. They gotta understand that, you know, they didn't understand that, you know, that is deeper than that. Like the play is deeper than that. But they want to go with that murder rap shit that point fingers at Big. Or they want to go with the Chuck Phillips shit where they say Biggie went to the South Side of his hood and gave them niggas millions of dollars. That's the bullshit that they put out there to make it seem like Big was this, you know, dude that they say he was supposedly is. You know. So it's like it's all over the place with that. But I'm glad that Cuba said what he said, just like I'm glad that Suge said what he said in his interview. You know, it's like it was some bullshit behind a lot of that. And it was to try to get certain niggas out their position. And I think, you know, Suge got tricked out of his. You know, and a lot of some other motherfuckers got tricked out of theirs. You know how that shit go. You know how that shit go. You know, so that's just what it is. But you know, a lot of shit going on, man. A lot of shit going on, man. You know, especially with that and you know the Cuban Good Jr. shit. Just that interview was just one of my favorites right now. Like, I'm liking that interview, you know, and I'm gonna watch that interview again, you know, just to hear, you know, certain shit, because he was exposing certain shit. You know, he was exposing certain shit that you wouldn't even think he would expose, but he got to the bottom of it with that interview, you know. So I feel like a lot of people, didn't understand Cuba's point of view. Now they do. And he said the same shit that a lot of motherfuckers been saying that had their third eye open, that it wasn't no gang shit. But they want motherfuckers to believe it was some gang shit behind that, you know. But hey, it is what it is. Um, it's crazy, you know. It's crazy. And that Jim Jones shit is bugged out too because, oh, and let me say this. Speaking of Jim Jones, right? Let me say this. Wack went at Unique Mecca Audio for what he said about the Jim Jones shit, right? I just find it kind of corny that Wack spoke to Unique, and then for him to talk greasy about Unique and not give him a call, just show you how clownish these niggas be. You know what I'm saying? Stand up man Unique is, and to hear somebody like that tarnish their names on the internet, it just shows you, man, these niggas is just, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Niggas crazy. You don't even know who the fuck he's speaking on, but he just ran his fucking mouth, you know, the wrong way. Oh, and let me say this though, man. The city girl mayor is out of control. Illinois, y'all better go get y'all girl, man. She out of control. But other than that, man, I don't got really nothing else to say, man. I said what I had to say. You know, salute to everybody that pulled up. This is the Bulletz Gotti Show 2.0, and we on a march for 100K, y'all. I already know that. We on a march.